Alright, we're just finishing up here Wednesday night. I've got to go to Charlotte's basketball game. So in today's video, what we got done today, we got the front panel, we've got the hole cut out for the door. What they do is they plasma cut it here all the way across the top, and then here, and then they just kind of leave it in there, and I cut they leave it to you to cut the rest. I got 3 of the side panels on there. Got the front left one, the front right one, the back right one. I had to cut the top leading edge off of each side piece so it would make it by the old baffle there. I didn't really want to cut too much more of that baffle out. I didn't want to get into the wall at all. And we go to put the new baffles in there. They're just kind of overlay right on them pieces there anyway. So that's as far as I got on this. Everything is nice and tight. The boys did alley scraper work today, and they monkeyed around in the cold, so we're getting ready for a cold snap here Thursday, and I guess it's going to warm up Friday. So enjoy the rest of the video. So we're just inside the 900 mixer now. I rebuilt this one 4 years ago, and this is how high the liner comes up to. This is the liner that got put into this mixer. So it's the same kit, kinda. Not the same material because of the size of it, but that's about how high the material is going to come up on the 1200 too, and then you just weld all the way around it. So this mixer is 7 or 8 years old, and it was just rebuilt 4 years ago, and the liner kit that you actually get seems to last longer than the original walls. Here's the original wall here, how thin that got there, and then it's still pretty thick here yet, so it's in pretty good shape. So I've got one more load of feed that I'm going to mix up and get that fed off, and we'll get working on the 1200. Alright, we've got the battery unhooked from the scale, and I've got the tractor unhooked too, so that we didn't have to unhook the battery on the tractor. We don't need to short anything out. So we're going to go ahead and get our porta power, pushing that front panel in, and start the welding. Alright, we're just getting underway here in pretty good shape. We cut the door hole out. This here is the door itself. The wall is just underneath this lip here. So we've got that door cut out. Welded a little stopper up at the top so that the walls, the liner wouldn't get pushed up. Ended up clamping the bottom inside corners of the door on each side. Clamp that. I put a foot over there to hold that into place. I released the clamps, and then I pushed this in with a porta power, and I'm just pushing from the planetary, and I've got that pushed in, and it's right tight. So we're going to tack weld some of the rest of this, and then we're just going to keep working our way around with the porta power, and then once we get that tacked all into place where it's tight, we're going to start with the pieces going down through the sides here. So use the porta power to get it pushed in. You got to watch it because it wants to push up. So that's why I put that piece on there to keep the sheet from walking up in the air. Alright, we'll release this. Alright, we'll get this other piece set in there. Now, this isn't a bad job. The worst part of it is getting started. You want to get your first piece centered best you can and just start working it. It takes a little bit. You got to get something to keep it from pushing up to get it so that it's completely square, and then so that it's got an equal gap on the floor. Now, the second piece that I put in, this piece here, I just lined it up best I could. I'm gapped pretty good. I'll show you around where that cleat comes in through the wall of the mixer. I'm pretty well centered there, and I just pushed it over real tight to the wall until it got tight to the wall. But you got to be careful that you don't push on it too hard. You'll end up pushing it up the wall because of the shape of these sides. It's wider at the top than it is the bottom, so I'll want to push it up. Now all I'll do is I'll just keep walking the porta-power across the top here and get it stitched. Alright, so we're going to have to cut both of these front ones on either side here to get past the area where the old baffle was. For whatever reason, they've got that made a little long. Alright, so in order to push that over, I welded a cleat on the floor. And I welded it was around about a 45-degree angle. I welded a foot on here so that this doesn't just keep coming up. This is a rubber end, so it does hold good on the metal, but I'm afraid it won't hold on that steep of an angle. Alright, well, that's going to do it for today's video. I've got to go to Charlotte's basketball game. It is a home game tonight. I thought sure they were going to cancel it with the weather the way it is. So with that being said, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you at the next video. See ya.